Imagine a woman who rose from the gritty world of family construction businesses to the fiery halls of Congress, wielding influence that shook the political landscape. From humble beginnings in small-town Georgia, where hard work was the family creed, Marjorie Taylor Greene transformed into a conservative powerhouse, championing America First policies and amassing a fortune along the way. With a net worth soaring to $25 million through savvy investments and business acumen, she's not just a politician, she's a symbol of unyielding determination in the face of controversy. But what secrets lie behind her opulent homes, sleek rides, and family dynamics? Stick around as we dive deep into the lavish lifestyle of MTG, revealing how grit turned into gold. As we transition from her inspiring origins, let's explore the foundations that shaped this resilient figure. Early life and challenges. Marjorie Taylor Greene was born on May 27, 1974, in Milledgeville, Georgia, a modest town known for its historical roots and close-knit communities. Growing up in a middle-class family, she experienced the realities of American small-town life during an era of economic shifts and cultural changes. Her father, Bob Taylor, owned a construction company, Taylor Commercial, which specialized in building and renovation projects. This environment instilled in her a strong work ethic from a young age, as she often helped out with tasks around the family business, learning the value of perseverance and hands-on labor. The family dynamic played a pivotal role in her development. Bob Taylor, a no-nonsense entrepreneur, taught Marjorie the importance of self-reliance and standing firm in one's beliefs. He emphasized that success came from building things, literally and figuratively, despite obstacles. Her mother, meanwhile, managed the household, providing a stable foundation amid the demands of running a business. This parental influence fostered Marjorie's resilient spirit, encouraging her to tackle challenges head-on rather than shy away from them. However, her early years weren't without hurdles. As a teenager in the 1980s, Marjorie navigated the typical struggles of adolescence in a rapidly changing South, including societal pressures and the economic uncertainties that affected many working-class families. One notable challenge came during her high school days at South Forsyth High School in Cumming, Georgia, where she balanced academics with extracurricular activities like cheerleading, all while contributing to the family enterprise. The construction industry, prone to boom and bust cycles, meant periods of financial strain, teaching her the harsh lessons of budgeting and resourcefulness. Another trial emerged in her young adulthood. After enrolling at the University of Georgia, where she pursued a degree in business administration, Marjorie faced the demands of higher education while maintaining ties to her family's operations. Graduating in 1996, she entered a job market that required adaptability, especially for women in male-dominated fields like construction. Early on, she encountered skepticism about her capabilities in business, pushing her to prove herself through sheer determination. These experiences honed her combative style, which would later define her public persona. Despite these obstacles, Marjorie's upbringing emphasized community and faith, grounding her in conservative values that she carried forward. Stories from her youth highlight moments of triumph over doubt, such as taking on leadership roles in school projects that mirrored her father's entrepreneurial mindset. These formative years built a foundation of tenacity, preparing her for greater battles ahead. With this solid base from her early life, it's no surprise that Marjorie's career path evolved from business roots to political prominence. Let's trace that journey next. Career journey. Marjorie Taylor Greene's professional trajectory began in the trenches of her family's construction business, Taylor Commercial, where she gained invaluable experience in management and operations. Fresh out of college in 1996, she dove straight into the company, handling everything from project coordination to client relations. This hands-on role in a competitive industry sharpened her skills in negotiation and leadership, setting the stage for her entrepreneurial ventures. In 2002, Marjorie and her then-husband Perry took a bold step by acquiring a CrossFit gym in Alpharetta, Georgia. This marked her first major independent business endeavor, transforming a modest fitness center into a thriving hub for health enthusiasts. Under her guidance, the gym expanded, attracting a loyal clientele and generating steady revenue. Her passion for fitness not only fueled the business, but also built her personal brand as a disciplined, high-energy individual. By 2010, she had co-founded another gym location, demonstrating her knack for scaling operations amid economic fluctuations. The shift toward politics brewed in the mid-2010s as Marjorie grew increasingly vocal about national issues on social media. Disillusioned with what she saw as government overreach, she began endorsing conservative causes, including support for Donald Trump's 2016 presidential campaign. This online activism caught attention, positioning her as a grassroots voice against establishment politics. Her formal entry into politics came in 2019 when she announced her candidacy for Georgia's 6th congressional district, later switching to the 14th district for a stronger conservative base. Campaigning on an America First platform, she emphasized border security, Second Amendment rights, and economic independence. Despite facing criticism for her outspoken views, Marjorie secured the Republican nomination in 2020, winning the general election with over 74% of the vote. Sworn into Congress in January 2021, she quickly made waves as a freshman representative. Key milestones defined her ascent. In her first term, Marjorie joined influential committees like Oversight and Reform, where she grilled officials on topics ranging from election integrity to COVID policies. Her unfiltered style led to high-profile confrontations, boosting her visibility among conservative voters. By 2022, she won re-election handily, solidifying her status as a MAGA stalwart. Achievements piled up rapidly. Marjorie co-sponsored legislation on issues like energy independence and veteran support, earning praise from allies for her tenacity. Her book, MTG, released in 2023, became a bestseller, detailing her rise and critiques of Washington insiders. Financially, her congressional role opened doors to speaking engagements and media appearances, supplementing her business income. Controversies, however, were part of the package. Early on, past social media posts endorsing conspiracy theories drew scrutiny, leading to her removal from committees in 2021. Yet, she rebounded, regaining assignments and even chairing subcommittees by 2025. Her alliance with Trump peaked during his campaigns, but tensions arose in late 2025 over policy disagreements, culminating in her resignation announcement for January 2026. Throughout, Marjorie's career blended business savvy with political fire, amassing influence and wealth. Her journey from gym owner to congressional firebrand exemplifies how determination can reshape one's path. Building on her professional success, Marjorie's current lifestyle reflects the fruits of her labor. Let's tour her impressive real estate portfolio, starting with her most prized properties. Real estates. The Rome Retreat, $15 million. Nestled in the heart of northwest Georgia, this sprawling estate stands as Marjorie's crown jewel, a testament to her roots and rise. Acquired after her congressional victories, it functions as her primary residence, where she unwinds from the demands of public life. Stepping inside, you're greeted by an expansive foyer that seamlessly flows into multiple living areas designed for both relaxation and entertaining. The kitchen emerges as the home's heartbeat, equipped with professional-grade appliances and ample counter space for preparing family meals or hosting gatherings. Adjacent is a dining room that accommodates large groups, perfect for strategy sessions or holiday feasts. Moving deeper, the family room features plush seating arrangements around a central fireplace, ideal for cozy evenings discussing politics or watching news broadcasts. Upstairs, the master suite offers a private oasis with a spacious bedroom connected to a spa-like bathroom, boasting dual vanities and a soaking tub for ultimate rejuvenation. Additional bedrooms provide comfort for guests or family, each with en-suite facilities. A dedicated home office, lined with bookshelves and ergonomic furnishings, allows Marjorie to handle congressional work efficiently. One highlight is the home theater, outfitted with state-of-the-art audio-visual systems for screening documentaries or family movies. The lower level includes a fitness area with gym equipment reflecting her CrossFit background and commitment to health. For productivity, there's a quiet study nook with built-in desks. Outside, an outdoor pool invites refreshing swims during Georgia's warm months, surrounded by lounging areas for sunbathing or casual barbecues. This property not only provides luxury, but also a sense of security, with advanced systems ensuring privacy amid her high-profile status. Transitioning to her next gem, this estate sets a high bar, but her Alpharetta abode offers a different flavor of sophistication. The Alpharetta Haven, $10 million. Located in the upscale suburbs of Atlanta, this elegant home serves as Marjorie's urban escape, conveniently positioned for business and political engagements. Purchased during her gym-owning days and upgraded post-Congress, it balances modernity with comfort, making it a favorite for weekend retreats. Entering through the grand doorway, the open-concept layout impresses immediately. The gourmet kitchen stands out with high-end ovens and a large island facilitating everything from quick breakfasts to elaborate dinners. Connected is a breakfast nook overlooking landscaped grounds, adding a touch of serenity to mornings. The living spaces are versatile, with a formal sitting room for intimate conversations and a great room that doubles as an entertainment hub, complete with integrated sound systems. Upstairs, the primary bedroom suite includes a luxurious bath with steam shower features, promoting relaxation after long days. Guest quarters are thoughtfully designed, offering privacy and convenience. A home library, though compact, houses her collection of political tomes and memoirs, inspiring reflection. The basement level transforms into a recreational zone with a billiards table and wet bar, ideal for unwinding with friends. For work-life integration, there's a sunlit office with video conferencing setups, essential for virtual committee meetings. A small wellness area includes yoga mats and light weights, maintaining her fitness routine. The outdoor pool area enhances the property's appeal, featuring a lap lane for exercise swims and adjacent seating for poolside chats. This home's blend of functionality and elegance mirrors Marjorie's dynamic lifestyle. Shifting gears to her more modest yet charming property, it provides a contrast in scale while retaining luxury. The Milledgeville Sanctuary, $5 million. Back in her birthplace of Milledgeville, this cozy yet upscale residence acts as a nostalgic getaway, evoking her early years while offering contemporary comforts. Bought as an investment and personal haven, it's the least extravagant but holds sentimental value. The interior welcomes with a warm entryway leading to a chef-inspired kitchen, complete with modern gadgets and storage for efficient meal prep. The dining area flows naturally, suitable for family suppers or small gatherings. Living quarters include a comfortable lounge with sectional sofas around a media center, perfect for casual viewing. The master suite upstairs provides tranquility, with a bathroom featuring rainfall showerheads for daily pampering. Downstairs, a den offers additional lounging, while a simple workspace supports occasional remote tasks. Complementing the indoors, the outdoor pool provides a refreshing dip with surrounding deck space for relaxation. This property encapsulates Marjorie's grounded side, linking her past to present affluence. These homes collectively illustrate how Marjorie has curated a life of luxury rooted in her journey. Now, let's rev up and explore her impressive car collection. Marjorie Taylor Greene's car collection tells a story of power, practicality, and personal evolution, reflecting her transition from businesswoman to political icon. With 3 standout vehicles, each acquired at pivotal moments, they symbolize her drive, pun intended, for success. Sorted from the priciest to the most accessible, these rides blend luxury with functionality, often used for cross-state travels or making statements at events. At the apex sits the Rolls-Royce Phantom, a floating palace on wheels priced at $520,000. This isn't merely a vehicle, it's the quiet roar of victory after a hard-fought campaign trail. Picture Greene, fresh from a fiery floor speech, slipping behind the wheel for a late-night escape to her family ranch. The Phantom whispers promises of serenity amid chaos, its presence commanding respect like a secret handshake among the elite. Acquired in early 2025 as a reward for navigating the year's political tempests, it embodies the ultimate flex, subtle yet impossible to ignore. On those rare off days, it ferries her to discreet power lunches where deals are sealed over stake and strategy, turning every mile into momentum. It's the car that says, "I've arrived and I'm not leaving quietly." Descending to the second spot, the Lamborghini Urus takes the throne at $235,000, a beast born for the blend of ferocity and finesse. This SUV isn't about blending in, it's the thunderclap that follows Greene's boldest statements, the one she guns down the highway after rallying crowds with unfiltered truth. Purchased mid-year as her collection evolved, the Urus mirrors her unapologetic spirit, raw power harnessed for the long haul, perfect for towing trailers on family getaways or charging through unexpected storms. Envision her behind the tinted glass, radio-tuned to talk shows, dissecting her latest move, the engine's growl echoing the fire in her convictions. It's the ride that turns heads at charity galas turned strategy sessions, reminding everyone that luxury doesn't mean slowing down. It means accelerating through the noise. Rounding out the trio is the Range Rover Autobiography, a rugged icon at $155,000, the grounded force that keeps the empire rolling. This stalwart has been her shadow since before the spotlight intensified, upgraded in 2025 to match her expanding horizons. It's the unsung hero of muddy backroad meetings with constituents, hauling gear for community builds, or vanishing into the hills for moments of reflection. Greene has shared glimpses of it in workout videos, a symbol of her no-nonsense ethos, tough enough for terrain that tests resolve, yet refined for the drive to DC boardings. In its cabin, deals are brainstormed over conference calls, blending the grit of grassroots with the gloss of governance. The Range Rover isn't flashy, it's faithful, the car that carried her from local ventures to national stages, proving that true luxury lies in reliability forged under pressure. These vehicles aren't mere possessions, they're chapters in her story, fueling her from one milestone to the next. Speaking of fuel, let's delve into the financial engines behind her empire. Income and net worth. Marjorie Taylor. Greene's financial landscape is a tapestry woven from diverse income streams, culminating in a net worth of $25 million as of 2025. This impressive figure marks a dramatic increase from her pre-Congress days, when her assets hovered around $700,000, thanks to strategic moves in business and investments. Her primary salary stems from her congressional role, earning $174,000 annually since 2021. This base income covers official duties, but it's supplemented by allowances for travel and staff, ensuring her political operations run smoothly. Beyond Capitol Hill, residuals from her family business, Taylor Commercial, provide steady revenue. As a part owner, she benefits from construction contracts, which have flourished amid Georgia's growth, contributing several $100,000 yearly. Investments form the powerhouse of her wealth. Marjorie's stock portfolio, which jumped 476% since entering Congress, includes holdings in tech giants and energy firms. Notable trades, like her Tesla purchases, have yielded substantial returns, adding millions to her coffers. Real estate holdings, beyond her personal homes, include commercial properties leased to businesses, generating passive income of over $1 million annually through rents and appreciations. Book sales and speaking engagements amplify her earnings. Her memoir, released in 2023, sold hundreds of thousands of copies, netting royalties in the high six figures. High-profile speeches at conservative events command fees up to $50,000 each, drawing on her charisma and controversy. Diversification extends to other ventures. Fitness-related endorsements, tied to her CrossFit past, bring in endorsement deals worth tens of thousands. Media appearances on networks like Fox News occasionally include stipends, though she views them more as platforms than paychecks. This multifaceted approach has shielded her from economic dips, with smart tax strategies maximizing retention. Her net worth's growth underscores a narrative of calculated risks, from early business loans to timely stock buys, transforming modest beginnings into substantial fortune. Yet, behind the numbers lies a personal story. Let's uncover the relationships that ground her amidst the spotlight. Personal life. Marjorie Taylor Greene's personal life weaves a tapestry of family devotion, resilient relationships, and steadfast faith, offering a counterpoint to her often stormy political career. Born on May 27, 1974, in Milledgeville, Georgia, she grew up in a close-knit environment shaped by her father, Robert Taylor, a construction entrepreneur. This upbringing instilled values of hard work and independence, which she carried into her adult life. While attending the University of Georgia, where she earned a Bachelor of Business Administration in 1996, Marjorie met Perry Greene, whom she married in 1995. Their union, built on shared ambitions in business and family, spanned 27 years and produced 3 children, Lauren, Taylor, and Derek. Parenthood marked profound milestones for Marjorie. Lauren's arrival in the late 1990s brought joy amid the couple's early business ventures, followed by Taylor and Derek, each birth celebrated with intimate family gatherings that reinforced their emphasis on discipline, faith, and togetherness. The Greenes collaborated on enterprises like Taylor Commercial and CrossFit gyms, blending professional and personal spheres. However, challenges emerged over time. In September 2022, Perry filed for divorce, citing an irretrievably broken marriage. Finalized on December 22nd that year, the split was handled with a focus on amicable co-parenting, allowing Marjorie to maintain strong bonds with her children. Lauren, in particular, has publicly supported her mother, including during recent political upheavals, highlighting the family's enduring unity. Post-divorce, Marjorie found new companionship with Brian Glenn, the director of programming for Right Side Broadcasting Network, beginning their relationship in 2023. Described as a domestic partnership, it blends shared conservative values with mutual support. Brian has been vocal in his admiration, notably reacting to her recent resignation announcement by praising her as a fierce fighter for America. Their joint appearances at events underscore a synergy that bolsters both her personal resilience and public endeavors. Controversies have inevitably intersected with her private world. Early in her political rise, resurfaced social media posts from 2018 and earlier endorsed QAnon theories and questioned tragedies like school shootings, drawing widespread criticism and leading to her removal from House committees in 2021. Marjorie responded by acknowledging growth, stating in interviews that experience had refined her views, distancing herself from extremism while reaffirming her commitment to truth-seeking. More recently, in 2025, a public fallout with Donald Trump escalated over demands for Epstein file releases and foreign policy disagreements. Accusing him of intimidation and likening her stance to refusing to be a battered wife, she announced her resignation from Congress, effective January 5, 2026. This bold move, amid threats and backlash, elicited family support, with Brian and Lauren voicing pride in her integrity. Amid these trials, Marjorie's community ties shine through her faith journey. Raised Roman Catholic, she left the church due to the child sexual abuse crisis, rebaptized in 2011 at North Point Community Church, an evangelical megachurch in Alpharetta. Faith remains central. She often volunteers at local churches, speaks of bringing family values to Washington, and participates in CrossFit communities that foster personal discipline. Her involvement extends to supporting veterans, earning endorsements from groups like Veterans for Trump in 2023, and advocating for small businesses through her construction background. In 2024, she received recognition from a Georgia Chamber of Commerce for economic contributions, underscoring her dedication to local growth. This personal realm, marked by familial love, relational evolution, and unyielding convictions, mirrors the tenacity of her public persona. Resilient and family-oriented, it humanizes Marjorie, portraying her not just as a controversial figure, but as a woman grounded in authentic bonds and principled stands, navigating life's complexities with heartfelt determination. As we've explored Marjorie Taylor Greene's extraordinary path from Georgia roots to national prominence, her lifestyle of luxury homes, powerful vehicles, and financial savvy inspires reflection on ambition's rewards. If this glimpse into MTG's world captivated you, hit that like button, subscribe for more insider scoops on celebs and politicians, and check out our other videos for similar deep dives.